Fixed Idea has been around since 1992. We've been together for 24 years. I'm the only original member now. We've gone through many members. I wasn't the original singer back in the days. I started singing about maybe 1996. Back then we would be playing punk rock music. It was strictly punk rock. We got influences such as Operation Ivy and stuff like that, and I realized that I had a knack to write more than just for the bass and the guitar, and I incorporated horns. There was a time period where I was playing keyboard and playing guitar. We started playing ska music, ska and punk music.
I got into the band as a fan. I was a fan of the band Fixed Idea. I learned about them through a friend of mine who played keyboards with them for a while. His name was Mario Ramirez, and he introduced me to the group, asked me to come check them out, and I was blown away. Instantly a fan. Never heard a band that I had really appreciated in El Paso until I ran into these guys, and I had to take my band back to the studio and try to get better at what we were doing because these guys were so good. And it turns out later on I was invited to play with them. I started up with the band back in 2009. I had to take a break, and then I came back in 2013.
The music that Fixed Idea plays, I think it's a diverse blend of music. We incorporate a lot of our cultural roots. We incorporate some reggae, some cumbia, some ska music, pretty much the old traditional ska, some old punk rock, some old 60s rock, maybe some old 50s, like the oldies and stuff. It's all blended in together. It's kind of hard to describe. We've heard other ska bands, but I think ours sounds a little bit different. And that's why I think we've had that blessing for us to be around for going on 24 years and still thriving. The scene has evolved a lot. It went from backyard shows to venues. Back in the days, back in 1992, even 1991, there was a lot of backyard shows, DIY, a lot of bands coming through. We would just get things together and have shows in the backyard. We've done everywhere from Music Under the Stars to downtown street festivals to Alfresco Fridays to playing at the Cohen to playing at UTEP. We've played many different places, from backyard shows to huge events, here and also out of town. Back in the days, we would travel to Houston and Austin and San Antonio quite a few times. Then we did take off on tour. In 2012, we did a 7-day tour. We played the Ska Core Invasion in LA. And we also played the Ska Wars in Phoenix, Arizona. We just came back from San Antonio. We played the Texas Ska Fest. Juarez is a wonderful resource, man. When we used to play out there, it was nuts. It was really good. They welcomed us with open arms. We would play with a whole bunch of bands out there, bands from DF and Monterrey and Chihuahua, and it was just a great response. Always a packed house, man. They always skank it up. We just hope that it clears up so we can go back out there, because out there they really accepted us very well, man, and we have a lot of love for Juarez, man. What's cool for me, man, is that I've done it long enough that I've been able to play with almost all the childhood idols, man. Open up for Black Flag, that was killer. The Rancid. We played with the Subhumans, the Citizen Fish. We played with Slackers, played with the Toasters, Voodoo Glow Skulls a couple of times. Gosh, man, just so many bands. Being from El Paso and being from the Lower Valley has really influenced my lifestyle, my culture, my roots, everything. Everything from the riffs, from what we talk about. You could tell, when we talk and we sing, sometimes in Spanglish, you could hear the El Paso in Fixed Idea. It's an honor, and it's a privilege for us to continue playing our songs and our music here in El Paso.